Oh, 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 ho, ho, ho. Get tough to tough. Let's get tough, tough, tough. Well, you know something that I know, and I've researched lately too, that there's a lot of websites out there, and or because I didn't see websites, I seen sites on YouTube that warn you about drug rape that is known as date rape, and I tend to wonder, are they trying to warn you, or are they trying to rape you of money or make money? Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to sell you these little lick of sticks that 50 flips. And flip that flipping time. Because I ain't here to make no money off you. I don't care. Slack's millionaire here, buddy. Little girly goose. If you want to see the one that really cares about you, he's right here. Got some mockery eye. One of the ways that you can get with the assumption of the injunction that you possibly been drugged to sleep is, especially if you're in a crew, with a few. Is this something Hollywood could do? Or are they poor and would want the score? Well, I'm so poor, I'm already on the floor. The shirt I found out of the ground, the hole in the wall. The original one of these that I found in the trash at St. Grand High on it. Somebody switched it. Those were all in the trash can. Well, they weren't exactly in the trash can, but they were gonna be these that. And I'm a trash can man. I've even drank out of the sewer. Never mind the piss. Yes, you missed. I didn't miss or didn't even lie. I guess I'm Superman. I'm a super guy. I don't even know what I want to say. Oh, you know something else? That's probably the most important thing. And the guy that I gave the two of those to that came through, pretty sure it was yesterday, I was explaining to him about drug rape, like I'm explaining to you, like, well, I call it when you've been Ben. Because the first person I learned about that did it, his name was Ben. And, Toto! Toto! If you don't know where you've been, aka, you're in a place with a friend of a few, couples too, even in this rhyme, catch this clue. You already probably know what's true if you ever done a little partying before. I don't care how much partying a group of people do, and if it's on the same amount of drugs or alcohol, or just drugs or just alcohol, or whatever it is, unless you're drugged, because I also learned that GHB ain't the only drug that you can do this with, but GHB is what I believe Ben was using. But unless you're drugged by something, you're not all going to fall dead, to your head, asleep like you're weak. So somebody gets peep up and peep and do something that's not goddamn neat at the same time. And that's one of the best clues that I can give you that I can think of right now, but I probably got a couple more, so I'll save them for later on score. But to understand this, if you go out partying in a group of a couples, couple dumple, I'm not weak or a pippy pupple. I'm fucking wicky muckle. Fuck the fuck is puff. You could have heard the word fucks or ucks anywhere on the internet, so I can even cuss in Cotty time. Did I say Cotty time? Because I don't mind. It's my time, not county time. And I know it's true, just like that. I also know I could take Hollywood out of freaking DPH. That's where I'm at. I represent life like God's my wife. I'm not in no gangs. I'm not affiliated with the cops. I don't have no real friends in life besides, the ones that are out here in DPH right now. My old friend, the Asian Connection out of South Sacramento. My little brother up in Huntington Beach, I don't think he's still there, but the lead singer of the New Fidelity, Daniel Perkins, and counts guitar straps out of Southern California. I know he's still my friend, and he's my brother too. I even look like him these days. Hey, Danny, how are you? I can't get but to thinking that, you know, how much I look like you these days. But you know, one of the things that's important in high school or at any time in life is to start figuring out what it is you really like to do. And I think you should set a goal about doing it right away. And the most important thing that, well, I did feel about that guy that I gave the 2 twos to, that y'all might have thought I forgot about, but I didn't too. Or forgot about him. You know, I explained to him the importance of knowing about, well, it's also date rape because there's a lot of people on a date. And the way that Ben did do it, because he has a kid, he has a daughter, he told me. And I talked to him a little bit about his life, and I said, you know, the most important thing about life is to have goals. And I talked to him about, you know, setting a goal for himself, and I'm talking to you, anybody in life right now too. If you're in a position in your life that you're not happy with, make a goal to do something in the next direction to get better. Whatever you're going to do. I mean, I'm going to make it a goal to see those 3 trikes on bikes, or 50 pups, or maybe it's 3 tricycles, or Tardy Toughs, or those tough lawnmowers, 2-wheel drives on 2 wheels, or something like that too. All in the same color, or one mismatching too. And I told you everything that's true that they understood too. And I'll even talk to another one of the crew, and talk to you. I'll scar your face and click decline, and kick this time. The most important thing that I feel as though to do is figure out in life what you really like to do. And right here, that's one of the remote control cars, or it's actually a truck, that I bought for the star class that Mitch taught. And there was a drug class, but they wanted me to go for drinking alcohol. I was on probation or parole or whatever it is that I know. For well, the condition of it was that I wouldn't drink alcohol, and the reason why they didn't want me to drink alcohol is because, well, I had just got done serving time for getting a DUI, and basically I was in a parking lot warning people not to get drug raped like the way that Ben did do it. And well, I know they wrote that down in that police report too. If you think I'm lying to you, and if you think I'm lying to you about this, you can figure it out too, and scar your face at the same time. That Scarface is or is not a friend of mine, and he did or did not want that car. I give things away to people that want them the most. That's what I told him too. So he couldn't buy it off you know who if the rest was true. And what I'm explaining to you is about a star in your car and saying hi to life at the same time. And now I'm trying to star your mind and star your line. I brought those to the star class, and if you don't remember what that was, that's a, well, I didn't explain it, but it was a drug and alcohol class for me, but really a drug class that people were forced to go to for violating the conditions of the law not to do drugs or alcohol in my case. And mainly the people that were in the class were people that, because I talked to them, believe it or not. If you didn't know it or not, I'll tell you what's true. Pretty much anybody that's anything in life is already a friend of mine. And I haven't even met him yet. But, so I met quite a few people that, the reason why I say that is because I know that. Because that's the type of person I am. And now talking about this class at the same time, I took the opportunity to get to know quite a few people in the class. And I took the opportunity also to understand what I already understood before I went there. this is a drug class that people are forced to go to. And if you're forced to go to a drug class because of the law forcing you to know what you already know, I don't think is going to help at all. That's basically what the class forced you to know. Drugs and alcohol are bad for you. Hey, ladies and gentlemen in life, I'm not getting paid to tell you this, and I'm really real. I don't need to lie. I don't even need to try it. I'm not thinking that drugs and alcohol are good for you. Make sense? And that's what I would have told you at the beginning of the class. And that's why I had a wall of denial. No, they wanted me to have a wall of denial. I wouldn't draw a wall of denial because I was still in denial. So I said I'd build me a wall of denial. And I'd give it a try and not drink. So I got off parole. I did pass my goal. That was my first goal. And I forgot, did I? Yeah, I did talk about 2-2 and his goal too. That's the 2-2. I did, right? I explained the goal part? Yeah. I got the goal. Anyways, I made a goal immediately in my mind before even law enforcement gave me the opportunity to go to the class because I was incarcerated. And I made a goal in my mind before they even offered me the class. I said, if they give me the STAR class and I don't have to do time for myself and for them too, what I'm going to do is make it a goal and I'll meet it and beat it to never drink again until I get off parole. That's what I did do. But beyond that, what I did while I was in the STAR class is I scarred their face, locked this face. And you didn't see me hit it in his face or grill. But I had a couple of remote control helicopters I brought to the class, and I bought this car here that you can't see. That's a truck to be. And C-E-B. I brought that truck, which is a remote control truck. It's a remote control helicopters and a plane to the class. And then the people that were playing with them a lot, I says, when you're out on break, I noticed that you were playing with that car a lot, with the helicopter a lot, and you didn't even really smoke. Did you notice that too? And you didn't even really want to come back in at the end of the break. You notice that too? They say, yeah. So I pointed out to these people in the classes that you really seem to like remote control cars. Do you know a job that can apply to doing about the same thing too? Well, I kind of got a stutter there because I covered bases so fast on this one because even some people, I already told people in class I'm a real life dream maker. What I do is find out what people like to do and I apply it to a job or business too, and I'm an ex-millionaire. And somebody in the class even asked me, well, he said my dream come true is going to be a millionaire like you. Well, he was one of the people that like remote control cars. I explained to the class, I says, for all of you that like remote control cars and or video games, that use joysticks or something like that too, what job or business is somewhat like a video game and a remote control car that use joysticks? Well, I'm like Hollywood, and I'm about to scar their face while you're thinking about it, so I'm going to think about redressing up my Hollywood room. And there's my Martian guitar, because it's a flying saucer too. And I'm going to change this room while you think about what job is like a business or a business of my mind that I can combine the thoughts of using a remote control car and or video games to be something somebody likes to do, and think of a job or business that relates to it. Is anybody thinking right now of a job or business that's to make you money, that's like using two joysticks to control a remote control car or a plane